5 rules you must know before flying a drone. Coming up. Hey lovely people, thanks for tuning in. Today we're going to talk about rules for drones. I finally got my drone license, UK drone license lately. And I was afraid to learn how many mistakes and dangerous things I was doing actually before starting the airlow. As I also still see a lot of dangerous things on YouTube and Instagram just for the sake of a cool shot. And I am aware that a drone license is very expensive. I paid £1,200 and I also had to study a lot of stuff. As you can see here, it's a full manual. Lot of different regulations and laws, but I want to share with you guys what I've learned to keep the community safe and to keep the drones from being banned. So fasten your belt and listen up. Rule number 1, check if you are inside an airspace. I can't go into much details here because it's a long subject and I can talk forever, but an airspace is the space in the air designed for aircrafts to fly in. There are 7 different classes of airspaces named from the letter A to the letter G, and each one has different restrictions. To help you knowing if you are inside an airspace and in which airspace you are in, you can download some apps on your phone, such as SkyDemon or Drone Assist. On these apps, apart from seeing if you are in a military area or in the dangerous areas, in a prohibited area, you can also see some reports day by day of things happening in the air. Keep in mind, even if the sky looks clear, you could be in a very complex and congested area in terms of flight. So always double check. Rule number 2, always check the weather. Of course, it sounds silly, but you need to check the weather. You can download apps to do that, or you can check information called TAF or METAR given directly by the airports or by weather observation stations. In particular, check the temperature. You don't want to go below 0, and the wind as well, very important. So don't fly with high wind. I would go usually around maximum 15 to 20 km/h. To check the wind speed, you can buy one of these anemometer directly from Amazon, £10. I put the link in the description, so go and check it out. The wind will blow inside this fan and it will give you straight away the speed of the wind. Like that. Rule number 3. If you want to film people, warn them. Give them a brief, tell them what you want to do and what you're about to do. Either you're gonna take off or either you're gonna film it from the side or from behind. Let them know what is happening so they are aware of what is going to happen. Rule number 4, very important, safety distances. During takeoff and landing, you have to be 30 meters from every person, unaware person. So 30 meters away from persons, okay, during takeoff and landing. You can fly your drone 500 meters away from you and 120 meters high. You cannot fly closer than 150 meters of any congested area or open air assembly of more of 1,000 people, such as concerts and festivals. So bear in mind, congested areas also mean cities. So what we're doing right now, flying in cities, is not allowed, guys. That's not safe. Unless, of course, you have a proper permission. Not flying during fireworks performances. Like, I've seen that during New Year's Eve. It's not safe for anyone. You're flying above thousands of people and you're risking, apart from breaking your drone, you're risking to, you know, drop your drone and really injure someone. Also must keep your drone 50 meters away from any person, any vessel and any building. That's the rule. For example, in this shot, look at the takeoff. I was literally next to a building in a city center and I tried to fly above the canal, but still it wasn't the best thing to do because I was in town. I was in a city with a lot of people around. Never ever fly overhead, people. Rule number 5. Very important, you must keep visual contact with your drone. I've heard some people flying their drone kilometers away from them. That's nonsense. You have to see your drone, you have to be aware of your surrounding and what surrounds your drone as well. For instance, don't fly above clouds, don't fly in the mist, don't fly in the fog. Check this clip I took again. I was in Italy one morning, it was amazing. There was the morning mist and I flew above the clouds. I had no idea where the drone was, I couldn't see it. There could have been anything around the drone and I wasn't aware of that. So very stupid of me. I apologize. The shot was sick though. Also bear in mind that the fog is humidity, so that can damage your drone too. So don't fly by night. Again, you think you see the drone because you see the lights, but you have no idea what's around it. So one night I was in Italy again, Tuscany. I was flying the drone by night to check this amazing city above the hill, above the cliff. And all of a sudden, through the camera of the drone, I see I hit a tree, and I was lucky enough to save it in time. Remember people, drones are an amazing way to capture the world and their unique perspective, but I guess we need to sacrifice some Instagram coolness and fame and think a bit more about the safety and the risk we're taking. These guys were 5 must know about flying a drone. So before you fly a drone, do your studying, do your research. You need to know the rules. You can't just buy a drone and fly it. Thanks for watching, guys. Click the thumb up if you enjoyed the video and hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. I'll see you in the next video. God bless. Ciao.
Oh, we're living in the present, but our mind is in the past. Not knowing what we lose, don't know what will last. Yeah, the things you always dare to dream.
Mobile phones off, please, mother. She's cooking too now. No. It's a big... You know the joke I'm gonna say. That's what she said. Yes, please, scroll down, darling. Ah, porca vacca.